Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video. I want to thank everybody for the support on the channel recently. We've recently hit 100,000 subscribers and I hope to make the 100,000 subscriber special very soon. I've got some cool ideas planned for it, so I hope you guys enjoy that. We're going to be working on that over the next upcoming weeks and hopefully bring it out in the next 2 weeks because it's going to be quite a special video. I just got to plan it exactly how I want to do it. I didn't expect to hit 100,000 subscribers so quickly. I am planning a merch release for 100,000 subscribers as well. Just a little hint there for you guys. So hopefully some plans and ideas for that will be coming very soon. But obviously this isn't the 100,000 subscribers special video. So let's get off the topic of that. Thanks again for getting there, but let's start talking about an extra inventory slot potentially being added into Fortnite Battle Royale. So a lot of you are probably already thinking, why are you even mentioning this pack? We don't need an extra inventory slot. And to be fair, we probably don't need an extra inventory slot in certain situations. But there's many situations I've been in and I've wanted to carry one extra item, maybe a pistol, maybe I want to carry a shotgun, an SMG, and maybe a sniper, and I don't have enough for my healing items or my grenades or something. So the idea I have come up with for the extra inventory slot is to add a grenade slot. Now this would be a 6th slot on the edge of your kind of settings, just right at the right over there, which you can only store a grenade in. So you can only carry one grenade on you in the entire game, and you can pick what you want to take. So you could take either normal grenades, impulse grenades, smoke grenades if they were to be re-added into the game, or you could even take the boogie bomb when that gets re-added in as well. So you've got a selection of items being added potentially you could take as grenades, which would be really cool. And potentially you've also got the C4 detonator, which would be really cool. The remote explosives, you could even select that as well. And this would just be your kind of 5th or 6th item, which would be on a different selection key. Now I'm not 100% sure how you'd get to this item. Maybe you'd press like a different button. Well, obviously you'd press a different button, but I wouldn't know which button to have it under. Maybe it would be like the bit similar to Y. Maybe you hold Y to get it. I don't know exactly how you do it. Maybe you hold a certain button and it'll go to your grenade. Or maybe you could just simply have it as an inventory slot where you can go over to it and have it at the very end and you can just go over to the grenade. That would work pretty cool. You could only position the, or maybe they even have it so you can position the grenade anywhere in your inventory. You can just only carry one grenade, and you can only carry, or when I say one grenade, one type of grenades, and you can only carry 5 other different items. So one slot is permanently a grenade slot and only grenade only. So that would be pretty cool, and I think something like that being added into Fortnite Battle Royale really would help the game and make a lot of people kind of aware of the situation needed for the grenades, because grenades are something in Fortnite which aren't 100% necessary, but having that 6th slot allows you to free up your inventory for a grenade, and especially early on you could have 5 weapons and also have the grenade if possible. So I think definitely everyone will be happy with that change if it was to be added in, because it allows people to kind of not exactly free up their inventory, but potentially if you carry a lot of impulses or normal grenades or even smoke grenades when they're re-added in, or if they produce a gas grenade or something like that, definitely a grenade slot will come in handy. The reason I'm suggesting for 6 inventory slots in general is because I've just noticed the game is getting very overcrowded with weapons. Every week we see a new weapon being added in, and potentially they do take weapons out, but they're adding them in faster than they're taking them out. So we're getting tons and tons of weapons, but we're unable to actually use all the weapons due to our inventory being limited to 5 items only. So having that 6th item, even if it's only a grenade, would allow us to either use remote explosives, grenades, and you wouldn't see them lying around on the map. They'd be in your inventory. This personally I don't think would work too well on squad, but then again it could work well on squad because each squad member could carry a certain type of grenade. But personally I think it's going to work a lot better on solo and duo, allowing you for that extra mobility using maybe impulses, or that extra explosive damage using grenades, or maybe being able to escape fights using your smoke grenade, or even throw a boogie bomb down and finish off the kill pretty easily. Having that access and them options would definitely improve the game in my opinion. Now comment down below what you guys think of this idea, because obviously the idea of it can be a little bit controversial and it can go down pretty bad if they do it wrong. So I think adding an extra item in would definitely be a test the game mode. If they were to put it in a game mode where you could test it out and do different things and just kind of get with the flow of it, I think that would definitely fit it perfectly to start with. Obviously I wouldn't introduce it straight into the game because it could completely change the meta, because everyone will be carrying grenades. So you notice that maybe you're holding a building the 1x1, or you're building a structure, someone's going to be throwing explosive grenades at you, or you're in the middle of a fight, someone might impulse out or even impulse into the fight and get a good advantage maybe with height or like jumping distance. I don't know exactly, but the impulse could change the fight completely. Boogie bomb, obviously that's a debatable one. When you get hit by the boogie bomb, you're near enough dead every single time if you can't dodge the bullets, because there isn't much movement when you're dancing around. And also with smoke grenades, they've been currently removed from the game. I personally think they're going to re-add smoke grenades as a damaging smoke grenade, so like a gas grenade, so you can still use it as a normal smoke, but also it'll do a little bit of damage. I can imagine it'll be like 1 DPS or maybe 2 DPS, so not much damage at all, but if you sit in it for long enough, you could potentially lose all your life and die off in the game. So that's what I personally think. I don't know exactly what's going to be happening with the extra inventory slots and stuff. It's definitely needed within Fortnite. I just don't know when it should be introduced. Personally, if they add a few more grenades in, maybe add 2 more extra grenades, maybe a flashbang, and reintroduce smoke grenade and probably put gas grenade as a separate grenade, adding in them extra grenades will definitely make it very flexible. But obviously, adding in loads of grenades makes the less likelihood of getting the older items through a chest in drop crates and stuff like that, or even finding them on the ground. So the more items they add, you've got to remember the other items have a less % chance of being dropped. You start to get to the end of solo matches now, or even squads and duos, and you don't see as many rockets or grenade launchers as you used to be able to see, due to the ability, or so to say, due to Fortnite themselves or Epic Games introducing so many items into the game. The rarity of the rocket has just been increasing and increasing, and same with grenade launcher. Obviously you can get your hands on the blue rocket pretty easily, and maybe the purple rocket, but getting your hand on the gold stuff is not as easy as you think. Even with supply drops dropping down, you've now got a chance of getting the new shotgun, the heavy shotgun, or even the silenced pistol, which are 2 items that aren't really necessary at all. You've also got 2 other items, or 3 items should I say, that you can get from there. You can get the Scar H Golden, you can get the bolt action, and you can also get the semi, and then you can get the minigun. So we're on an absolute tons of items so far in this supply drops, which means the chances of actually getting a rocket and grenade launcher are near enough, maybe 20%, even less sometimes depending on the situation. So the chances of actually getting these is really rare, and that's why I think Fortnite Battle Royale definitely need to introduce a bigger inventory system for allow us to carry them extra weapons that we do find on the battlefield. Finding the same weapons is cool because you don't have to carry them twice, but obviously carrying them twice, you can dual pump them and stuff, but the idea of that is pretty cool, and I think sometimes you've just got to make sure Epic Games are making the right decision there and then. So potentially, we could potentially see this, but I don't know exactly if it's going to make an appearance or not. So what do you guys think of it? Leave a comment down below. Tell me, do you guys want an extra inventory slot? I was about to say double pump to come back. We don't want double, well, that's debatable as well, but let's not talk about that. Do you guys want an extra inventory slot or not? I personally think we need an extra inventory slot, but for grenades only. That'll free up 1 space in our inventory to maybe carry some more meds, maybe even carry an extra weapon. I personally think having 6 inventory slots with 1 of them being grenades only will be pretty cool. You see how traps work when you go into your traps on your editing menu? Well, that's how I personally think that grenades should work, or consumables, or handheld like projectiles, whatever you want to call it. You can call them whatever you want. That's how I think they should work. But the idea of this is, again, only debatable and possibly will never ever see play. But personally, I think if Epic Games do consider doing something like this, please put it in a testing game mode first. Don't just whack it straight onto the main update, because it will change the meta a lot. With everyone having a grenade or some sort of projectile, you definitely see the meta completely change. A lot of building materials or even building structures will be getting absolutely blown to pieces, and also you'll see impulses flying past you left, right and center, with even smoke grenades and stuff like that. So personally, I do want them to add this extra inventory slot at least on a tester game mode so we could try it out. I think definitely for grenades only would definitely fit the purpose for it, but obviously that can be debatable. It could just be 6 inventory slots in general. Having 6 inventory slots will be overpowered because a lot of people will be able to carry extra items, but having the grenade only could definitely change it up a little bit. You could even stick bandages and maybe even mini potions in that grenade slot, or even heal items could have their own slot as well, potentially. I don't know. It depends what Epic Games want to do. So tell me, guys, what you guys want to see in this. It's going to be awesome to see exactly what you guys want to see being added into the game. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'd like to thank everybody for 100,000 subscribers once again. Do tell me what you think, though, down below in the comment section about this, because it's an interesting topic and it's something I really want to be interested in and following it up, maybe with even developers, if we can get in contact with them. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, comment and subscribe. If you are new around here, stick around for awesome Fortnite content. I upload Fortnite content every single day, and it's definitely worth checking out if you do love Fortnite. Once again, this is postboxpat, signing out.